Let's go. Oh, I'll do it for you.
All right, yeah, I can't find it, sorry.
Okay, don't worry. Let's welcome you all. I'm recording now. Thanks for being here. This is our, let me just put it on gallery view. Hang on. Because if I'm recording, I think, yes, we can see you all. So welcome. It's Wednesday. We always get together on a Wednesday. We catch up, we check in with each other, we see how we're all doing. Sometimes there's been some tears already, you know, we just have a chance to support each other to express however we're feeling and what's coming up. But it is all around essential oils, and as some of you might know who are watching, we use these daily for all sorts of things, from treating physical ailments, helping the body to heal itself, cooking, cleaning, self-development, massage, all sorts of things, making perfume blends. Like, we've all had different experiences with oil, so this is all about just sharing what's working for you and why. So a little testimony would be great, guys, if you just want to share you know, what your favorite oil is at the moment, what's your recent oily win, like what's really been a powerful testimonial. Perhaps you've even shared this with friends, family, people that you know that that needed it at that moment, and it came in as a massive support. So we're all mums here as well, so you know, if there's children in the background, then just, yeah, it's a casual chat. That's what it is. It's not, you don't have to have any pressure. If you need to go or anything happens, then absolutely fine, just let us know. Who wants to go first then? Who wants to share? Montana, unmute yourself. Share away, my darling.
Morning.
Hello.
Morning.
Yay!
Yeah, I want to share.
What have you been loving at the moment? What's been your fave?
It's currently gone missing because it's probably sleeping after our encounter together. But my most incredible experience has been with Whisper. And so basically Vicky for ages was always sharing with me how the oils have consciousness, and my ego's like, all right, because I know everything has consciousness, but because my ego didn't have any evidence of it, it wasn't really fully sold on that belief. So anyways, it was just the right moment last week after our call, actually. And so I had her out with me, and I just set the intention, you know, just to connect with her, just to connect with Whisper, and just go into a meditation. And so I sat with her, and I just started off with just 4 breaths and continued that for 5 times in and out, just to get attuned with her energy. And then I just went silent, and I just allowed, and then the most incredible thing happened. I can feel it coming up again already. She said to me, sorry, one sec. So basically what happened was she showed me a book I have years ago. I know I've told some of you, my mum gave me a book of essential oils. And at the time I had no awareness. I wasn't even on the radar of oils or anything. So I was a bit like, okay, one of them gifts kind of thing. And I just put it, but I'd always carried it with me. This was the weirdest thing. So I'd always carried it with me no matter where I moved to. And I'd never used it, but it was always with me. And so as I was meditating with Whisper, she showed me the book. And then she started talking, and she said to me, that your mum gave you that book because she knew that Mother Earth was going to be able to teach you and connect with you in a way that she was never able to do so. And she knew that the whole time. And she knew that I needed Mother Earth to be the one that I would build a true relationship, the one that would be my true mum in this life, my divine mum, because she could only be the best human mum that she could be, and I needed my divine mum. And so she gifted me the oils because she knew my soul and her had already contracted that. She knew that I would find my way to the oils, to Mother Earth, to nature, and I would look for that divine mum in my own time, because I would need her in myself to nurture my own inner child, and I would need her support at the oils. You're going to give me. And I was just crying because I knew in my heart and soul that it was the truth. And I knew this why I had never had my mum around since she gave me the book. And it was just such a gift to hear the truth, to release my mum, you know, any judgment or blame that was left from me to her about not showing up the way I needed her to. She passed me over. She said, "You two, it's over to you now." And it was just divine timing that I would receive the oils, receive Mother Nature into my life, so that she could work her magic and we could work together, and I could actually see the power of the consciousness that is in these oils, the connection, the unity. There's literally no separation at all. And yeah, that was my oily win.
Oh my goodness. I mean, I said powerful testimonials, but come on, Fontana.
Yeah, I hadn't even told Vicky on the call. We were just too busy chatting about the process. But yeah, I knew we was having today, so I really wanted to share that.
So Whisper, for anyone that doesn't know, is the women's blend. Do you want to tell us a bit more about it? So it's got different oils in it. Do you know what's in it? What neat oils are in it?
I'm not actually sure.
But have a look in my book.
Whatever they are, they're a magical combo. I know that much.
My gosh, Fontana, that was so powerful. That was so powerful. Oh my goodness.
It was powerful. On the day when that happened, I was like, whoa! She was telling me everything I just said.
What was the book called?
It's called Practical Aromatherapy, Your Essential Guide to Essential Oils.
And Whisper is the oil of femininity.
Surprise, surprise!
As well. Yeah. While this blend possesses a strong feminine quality, female energy is often needed by both men and women. It softens overly masculine individuals by getting them in touch with their feminine side, encourages letting go of pride and tough exteriors, and allows gentleness and emotional connection. It helps with dealing with issues that manifest as anger, hostility, or resistance towards women. The anger is definitely coming up within me. I need to probably have a look at this one. It's got patchouli in it, which is beautiful, bergamot, sandalwood, rose, wow, vanilla, jasmine, cinnamon, vetiver, cocoa, ylang ylang.
Whoa.
Nice. And a lot of people will wear this as a perfume.
It's so lush. It
Toxic
smells most pleasing smell for me, anyways. Definitely, so far from the ones that I've tried, it's the most satisfying smell. Yeah. What a combo.
Like, this is, I love what you said about, because of this experience, I've now released any last bit of judgment, because you've probably worked on this for a long time, right, with your self-development. So the last little bit of judgment, because you see like the light, the gift, you see it for what it really is, and that she was, on some level owning that and going, this is my limitation here, and so that judgment, I love that, releasing that judgment for her, acceptance coming through as well. Thank you so much. Love you. Beautiful share, like really vulnerable, which is again the feminine quality. So it's obviously big shifts happening. You obviously feel safe enough to share with us as well, which means a lot. Who else would like to go next following Fontana? Louise? Yeah? Hey.
Seconds. Little man wants to go out, so I think this might be a good time. 2 seconds.
Oh, cool. Amazing. Yeah, it'd be lovely to. It's funny because Louise and Fontana, he's
just gone out to play golf. His new little golf club. Oh wow, Fontana! Wow, thank you. Oh, have I frozen?
A little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I'm back. What happened there? Did I talk? Did you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, you did. Wow, Fontana, thank you for that incredible testimonial. I have never used Whisper, and as I was reading it, I was like, that is an oil I need in my life right now. Really powerful. I could feel the energy, right? Yeah, thank you. Gosh, I have had so many wins, but do you know what? I'm just going to go with the oils that I went with earlier. So I have been absolutely loving a collection actually, but Clary Sage being one of them. It's just been really, Clary Sage has been incredible, because like for calming, I didn't realize how beautifully calming it was. It's really helped supported me with sleeping as well. Like, I've been putting it on my feet, but for with, oh gosh, loads going on right now, but like really connecting with my womb. So I really was drawn to Clary Sage for like how it's really good for hormonal imbalances. Like I've been going through a journey recently with my womb, and so Clary Sage has been just, and it's really helped me connect with more clarity and vision, which is it. That is what it is, isn't it? The oil of clarity and vision, and spiritually discerning, and it's really been powerful for that. There's something really powerful when I take a whiff of it, and it just, when I feel, because I've been using it in meditation, and it's been taking me up. Do you know what? There's been so many journeys I can't really put right now into one story what's happened, because every time I use it in my morning meditation or in those moments of comfort that I just want comfort, for me it's quite like a hug, especially when I was having real like strong sensations in my womb the other day. It was really comforting for me. It was like a hug, although it's like, it feels feminine but it feels masculine at the same time, the energy of like the divine masculine like holding me. It's really powerful. And another oil that I keep wanting to say as well is Console. Console has been really lovely for, again, that comfort, but it just smells divine. I've been using that as perfume, and every time I wear it I just feel alive and comforted, and just, it's lovely. But another thing, that when you mentioned about perfume, I don't know if you've ever used Clary Sage, cedarwood and ylang ylang together. When you put them together, I'm just going to do it now because I've got them all. Somebody said this the other day to me, I think it was Tara, as in Tara Palaki. it's part of like a woman's blend, and it just smells incredible. But yeah, so my oily win is these oils have just really helped me feel really comforted recently. And the spiritual clarity has, yeah. There's loads of things I want to say, but I don't want to kind of go off. I don't feel like I want to go off too much in a tangent, but it's I've just put the wrong lid on, but oh gosh, I feel a bit shaken up. I don't know why. I feel a bit shaken up right now. My whole body's shaking, like my heart, my body. I think that's because I used frankincense earlier, and it really has connected me. But yeah, I just want to focus on one oil, and for some reason I don't want to. I want to talk about all of them because they just work together, don't they? Like what Fontana was just saying about how like they just really connect to us. Mother Earth really connect to us, and because we are, the frequency of us and the frequency of the oils work so powerfully together. Yeah.
Well, it is quite beautiful. You can actually bring new oils and create blends and be creative. Isn't that lovely? That you can explore that creativity and go, yeah, this feels right, and you're tuning into your intuition as you do that. Oh, this feels right to my body right now. We're forever changing. I love that. I've just had a little smell, clary sage, and
they smell amazing, like clary sage, cedarwood, and ylang ylang together.
Oh, it's upstairs in the bar.
I've only got a sample of ylang ylang. But yeah, I've just been loving clary sage. And like I mentioned as well, it's like
I've had that one for a while, haven't you?
I've been using clary sage for a while, yeah. And there's been times when I've been meditating and felt like the energy of the divine masculine has come to me during like using clary sage. It's been powerful. It's been amazing. But also that comfort and that just love it.
Yummy.
Really, really highly, really like it's been a real like spiritual oil, like really connected me. So I've been loving it. But it goes, I'm just now thinking frankincense and clary sage for some reason, because maybe these are my two oils today that I'm gonna hold. But gosh, thank you, like magical little bottles, because they're incredible.
It's thanks, isn't it, for like we did in our little meditation earlier, just to respect the consciousness of the oil and what message it has for us. And
because each day is different as well, and that's why I'm feeling a bit overwhelmed, because I've had so many different messages from clary sage. I don't know exactly which one to share, but like exactly, they really honor that oil and that plant, because there's something really powerful it has to give to you if you honor it, like, and allow yourself to receive. Pardon?
Do you find that when you give it real respect and acknowledgement, because everything's energy, if we were to respect that like an entity, like an angel or spirit like guide, it's still got a consciousness and energy about it. So if you like connect with it and give it respect, do you find you get more feedback, information, support?
Maybe yes, and but also it's more clear, more clear, and I wouldn't necessarily say more, maybe it's more powerful, more profound, like more
clarity is the energy of clary sage, isn't it? Clarity. So it makes sense that you'd get clarity on whatever you're going through. Thank you. For sharing.
If you're feeling spiritually disconnected, it's really beautiful for like intuition and open-mindedness. Really, it's just so powerful. I love it. Thank you, lovely. Thank you, Keenan, as well for this time. And thank you, Liz. Love you.
Love you too. So hello, Yarlini, and Hannah has joined us too. Hello, both of you. We're just going through a share of what like we did last week. So sharing what oils have been really powerful for us recently and why. And it's been beautiful so far. Fontana's went first, and then Lou. So we'd love to hear from you guys. Yes, it's been recorded, Hannah. So if you don't worry, I'm sure you look beautiful. But join us whenever you want to. Who would like to go next? Who would like to go next? Vicky.
Next, if that's okay. So I had a really amazing oily win. Following on, so you guys that were on last week, and I don't know if you remember, but I spoke about wintergreen, which is the oil of surrender. And I've been using Jupiter berry with that. And those of you who know me, I've been going through, quite a kind of like spiritual upgrade, in that, I really had to look at the darkness to find so yeah, I really so my perception has changed a lot, and a part of that is thanks to wintergreen and Jupiter berry. So just following on from that, I really felt, so during the last couple of weeks, I really felt like a disconnect from everything and everyone, and I really was trying to understand why. And I knew there was a gift in the situation, right? So what I did is I invited pettigrain, which is the oil of ancestral healing. So super, super powerful. So I invited pettigrain into my life, and I did a meditation on Friday night. And wow. And it was just extraordinary in that. So over the last few weeks, I really felt disconnected, and a lot. So when I go through a tough time, what pulls me through is my faith, and that's really important to me, because faith is not something that I've always had. It's something that has come into my life, in the last 18 months. And so when I was working through the kind of the darker aspects of myself and the world as a whole, I lost my faith. Lots of stuff was coming up that really was super powerful and scary, and I didn't feel safe, and I felt vulnerable. And so I lost that faith. I lost everything. And so I felt like I was alone. And those of you, who believe in God or Father Sky or Source or the universe, I disconnected from that, from him. For me, it's a him. And I didn't understand why. And I was cross and frustrated. And I was like, God, why aren't you there for me? I need you right now. This is really heavy stuff that I'm going through, because I've been shown a lot of things that I didn't want to see. And I wasn't coping with it. Like the darkness so the veil had lifted. So what I did was I invited pettigrain in, because I knew this has to be ancestral, right? I knew this goes far deeper than consciously I was aware of. So I invited pettigrain into my meditation I did on Friday night, and I had the most amazing experience. And it started off that I was alone, and then God came to me, and it was so powerful, and I really felt my inner child come out. And I'm feeling emotion now, in that I was cross at him. Like, he'd not been with me my whole life. Like, where were you when I was growing up? Where were you when I needed you? Like, you weren't there for me, and those feelings of not being good enough, and feeling judged and not worthy of his love. So I had all these amazing tough experiences. But what was beautiful is that we did a lot of forgiveness work, me and God, as you do. And there was a moment where I was banging on his chest, and I was a child, and I was crying, like, where were you? Like, I hate you, where were you? You weren't there for me. And he really spoke to me, and well, that's another story, but the point is, I wouldn't have had this experience, I believe, without the support of pettigrain. And this oil really helped me to really find the part that I was disconnected from. The reason why I was so disconnected is because I felt disconnected with God, with Father Sky, with the universe, with the masculine. And I'm so grateful, and I say this all the time, but I am so grateful for these oils and for the relationship that I have with them. And just echoing what Fontana said in that, and Lou said this as well, guys, each oil has their own consciousness and their own messages of love, of hope, of courage, of strength. The Mother Earth has given us a gift. These oils are a gift to us. And my vision is to share them with everyone. Everyone has access to these. And this group of women here, you know, all of us, every single one of us has our own experiences. And that, guys, is just one. And I could tell you hundreds of experiences I've had with different oils. But when you make the decision to invite these oils into your life and use them as a tool to access your trauma, to allow you to heal from the inside out, your world changes. Like, and I hope if anyone is watching this and they haven't experienced these oils, reach out to, you know, whoever invited you into the group. Reach out to Charlotte, Lou, you know, any of us, and we will sample you. You don't have to, you know, buy these oils straight away. From my heart to your heart, I want you to have an experience, and I will sample you. All these ladies here will sample you oils so you can try these oils. I believe in these oils so much. I believe in their consciousness. I believe in their power. I believe they will change your life. So yeah, hopefully, yeah. Thanks for listening, guys.
Thanks, Vicky. Powerful experience. You always do have powerful experiences because you surrender. You're good at letting go and going with it. Can I ask you a question though?
Please.
So, you know, pettigrain was your choice, connecting with God. Why did you choose that one over, say, frankincense, which is...
Honestly, I haven't had an experience with frankincense yet. Pettigrain I chose, and I think part of it was intuitive, but pettigrain, I knew within my soul that this was ancestral. I knew it went back further than I was able to do on a conscious level. And so intuitively, it was pettigrain. And intuitively, I was right? For some reason, I know a lot of you, Hannah, Charlotte, and maybe some of the other ladies have really had an amazing experience with frankincense. But I am yet to have that. You know, I'm always, where's my frankincense? Oh, it's here. Like, I always have my frankincense, and I'm like, oh, come on, Frank, you know, come into my life, you know, but it's just not the right time. It's all divine timing, right? So I know you will come into my life, and I know it'll be powerful, but I'm just trusting my journey. And right now, in that moment, pettigrain, so the wintergreen was the surrender. The Jupiter berry was really helping me access the darkness. So it's really good for kids with nightmares, and because that's not something, the darkness is not something I like to see or like to but it was like my next level of like spiritual upgrade, like tapping into the darkness to help me see more of the vision, to see the clarity. And it was the pettigrain that helped me access that point in time where I disconnected from God. And so my whole life, like, I've not had a relationship with God because ultimately I felt so alone. He was never there for me. But pettigrain allowed me to take me back to that moment, and you know, and we healed. We had some cool conversations. I won't go into it now, but you know, we astral traveled. There we go, pettigrain, astral traveling. You know, we kind of went through dimensions and different consciousnesses, and wow, yes, guys, pettigrain, please. Yeah.
Love those. And I love the combination, Vicky, of that, the juniper berry, which helps you, it says here it's a catalyst, access those deep rooted or in the shadow hidden fears.
And those parts, I don't know about you ladies, but sometimes it's hard to look at the shadow aspects, right? I had this conversation with Fontana, and she's awesome with shadow work, and you know, so anyone that you know needs support, Fontana and Charlotte, actually Charlotte's amazing at this. For me it was really hard to go there. It was scary, man. Like, it wasn't nice. But and going back to the meditation we did before we jumped on the live, right, we connected to an oil, and my oil was black spruce, and the message, it's just all divine timing, because the message I got was black spruce was, you know, it's a consciousness. These oils talk to you. Okay, fear of judgment just came up there, ladies. So I'm just gonna go back in. So yeah, black spruce. He said to me, you know, within darkness there is light. And you have to go into the darkness, you need courage and you need strength. And if you do that, if you, like, there is light within dark, there is light. With light, that's the polarity, light and dark, right? So yeah, amazing experience. Yeah, truly. And if anyone hasn't got pettigrain, you know, and you want a sample, just ask. I'll be happy to share.
Can you bring a little tomorrow, Vicky?
Oh, absolutely.
I've never tried pettigrain, and
have you not got pettigrain? I'll bring one tomorrow.
I please have a sample, Vicky.
Yeah.
I feel like I need a lot of.
Hannah? Nalini? Okay. Oh, Hannah as well. Sorry, Hannah. I couldn't see your face. I'll do some little samples. If you guys send me your addresses, I think, Tara, I don't have yours. I have Yarlini's.
Yeah.
I see you guys tomorrow. And Hannah, I don't have yours. So if you want pettigrain, I'll send you a sample.
Thank you, lovely. Thank you for that amazing testimonial as well. Really powerful.
Oh, no worries. You know what, I'm happy to share, and I love hearing all your testimonials as well. Because Fontana, I have a tiny bit of whisper, but I would really like to work with whisper on a deeper level. So I might even add that to my order this month. I really would love to get to know her on a deeper level. So thanks for that share. Super powerful.
Thanks, Vicky.
No worries.
Thank you, darling. Lovely. Who would like to go next? Tara, do you fancy going next?
Yeah, mine's not as deep as everybody else's. I feel like I have done, like Vicky was just talking about, a lot of shadow work, and I feel like the last couple of weeks I've been doing a lot of like inner work, and a lot of shadow work's come up for me, and it's kind of like just made me slow down a bit. So I think that's the reason why my oils that I'm like using every day are citrus, like lemon and orange, like wild orange, because I just need that energy, that uplifting energy in my life right now. And I'm not saying like I'm just completely avoiding the shadow work, because I'm not at all, but it's just got a little bit too heavy for me right now. Even my husband and I were watching this program on TV the other night called The Fall, and it was really heavy going, and the next day I was like, I can't go there. I can't have anything else in my life that's just gonna bring me down. So I feel like that's why I've just probably been drawn to a lot of the citrus oils, because I need that just right now in my life. I need that uplifting.
Balances out, I suppose. Balances out the complexity of what you're focusing on.
So this isn't a deep one at all. This is quite quite superficial as it goes, actually. But I can't actually find this is my little lemon one. And for those of you that, obviously everyone here has got this little pack, but this is like my little go-to pack. And well, in it I've got lavender, balance, frankincense and oregano and lemon. The other three I haven't refilled yet because I've handed those to friends and family. I think there was peppermint in there. There was a lemon I gave to my mum. Something else I gave to somebody else. But yeah, this is like perfect, like a little travel size kit for those of you that don't know, who are like watching this back. But yeah, this is my lemon, because I don't know where my lemon is at the moment. But I've been using lemon for oil of focus, obviously. But I used it in my hair the other day. And I told you, Charlotte, didn't I? I made a little, I got it from the doTERRA website, and I'll just read it out. Just did a little hair mask. As you can see, I've got roots, so I haven't got like the best head of hair at the minute. But I did 3 tablespoons of coconut oil, 1 tablespoon of olive oil, and 8 drops of lemon, and just rubbed it through my hair, and then left it for half an hour. I think I left it for, and then washed my hair with shampoo, and it felt lovely, and yeah, just nice and shiny and vibrant. So I'll be doing that once a week. So that's my little once a week. I try to do something each day for myself, but that is like one of the days that I'll be doing a little bit of self-care and self-love. Yeah, so that is probably the oil that I'm going to at the minute, and wild orange as well, just because I actually lost my wild orange
No.
Yeah, ages and ages ago, and then didn't refill, like didn't rebuy it. But yeah, last month I bought lemon and wild orange. So yeah, I'm obviously a nightmare for losing my oils. So some happy person's got my wild orange and lavender as well, by the way. So yeah, wild orange, it's just very uplifting, and in those moments of just where I'm feeling a little bit down, this is, yeah, the citrus oils. And it all changes as well, so I do use other oils daily as well, but yeah, those two at the minute. I think because also I'm 32 weeks pregnant. I think I'm 32. So yeah, I just feel like I need as much energy as I can get right now. So yeah, lemon and wild orange, guys.
I love that testimonial of the balancing out the density. We are going through a time where there's lots of battle energy, duality, opposition, different beliefs, protests. There's lots of that sort of energy online as well as in real life. So
yeah, and even like obviously like the media, but even like when it comes to my family, like personally, like I'm going through stuff, and yeah, it's all got a bit too heavy, and no one else can probably feel it but me. So you just have to like protect yourself, don't you?
Have you tried On Guard before you like, or I use Melaleuca. I love Melaleuca for energetic boundaries. I've had some psychic attacks, so that would be what I would share about as a testimonial this week, that I've been using Melaleuca for protecting against that energetically, because
I'll use that then.
Yeah. So
We've been obviously diffusing it. That's the only way I've used it before, in the diffuser. But how would you use Melaleuca?
Personally, I find it more powerful to apply the oils to my body. That's just me. Yeah, you can diffuse it, and On Guard's a great one for viruses, infections, and for supporting your immune system. So for the whole family to be benefiting from that would be an amazing thing. But you can put it on the soles of your feet. I personally like the intention setting behind putting On Guard on your hands and literally just clearing my field, protecting my field, like literally creating that bubble. And the act of doing that for me works. I put Melaleuca up my spine, diluted. I like that. That's my thing. But I feel like it's a very potent oil.
I love it.
That I really feel is what I need for the work that I do and the voice that I have on social media and the protests. You know, I'm out there. It's like I feel like I'm a frontline worker in this spiritual war. So I really feel a key worker in the war. Yeah, that might sound a bit strange to some people watching. It's not a disrespect to the NHS at all. With, you know, it's a spiritual war we are in, 100%. So the just to add to your citrus oils, perhaps try working with using your intuition with On Guard, Melaleuca, cloves, another good one.
Suggestion I have. Air, I feel like, because air is one of the oils that I've been loving as well, and because it's got the citrus in as well, it's really good to clean the air from negative energy. And I do that as well, Charlotte, like the act of literally putting it around my body and inhale it into my body is really powerful. Air's a really powerful oil. The citrus as well, it's got that uplifting, but it clears like your airways to help breathe, but also the air around you, like the negative energy around in your air, like in the air.
Use air in the diffuser.
Yeah, you can use it in the diffuser. It's really powerful.
For a long time. Funny enough, the last couple of weeks I haven't.
Oh,
there you go.
Is there for you? So that's a great idea. Louise saying using air, you could put lemongrass or lemon with it if you like lemon. Just around your field in the air. And then On Guard, we've got a few people writing, Yolini, Vicky, they're asking about using On Guard to protect your energy. Yes, it is the spiritual protective blend. Vicky's holding it up there. And yeah, you can put it on the soles of your feet and then put that around your field. You can breathe it in. Another really good one is Salubel blend, a bit more expensive, but that has been powerful for me when I've had strong attacks at night time. I have it by my bed and I'll just put it on my third eye. Or if I'm feeling a bit vulnerable before bed and fear, that to my third eye, crown sometimes as well. Frankincense, Melaleuca together as well. That's I know Tara likes that combination for spiritual protection. Yeah, just adding that could be an idea if you want to look into it. Thank you, Tara. It's not.
Thank you.
What you said was brilliant. It wasn't. I didn't feel it was superficial at all, actually. And you know, there's going to be different people watching this, and different people will resonate with different people. So we all need to be sharing ourselves, and we're all on here for a reason.
Yeah.
You know, not feeling great. Hannah, bless her heart's not feeling great today. So hopefully we can support you, darling. If you can stay on for a bit.
I suppose it's just like becoming aware of what oil you need at that particular time.
And you learn as you go. We're always learning, always.
Yeah.
3 years in, I'm still learning.
Tara, can I just share with Tara and anyone else, sometimes what I do, Tara, is if you're not sure, just take maybe a couple of deep breaths and breathe into your body to take you to your heart space. And then just once you're there, just ask that question. What oil do I need today?
Well, I do it with my cards. I do it with my oracle cards, but I don't necessarily do it with my oil. So,
and that will help with your intuition as well. You know, you were talking about intuition with wild orange and really connect into your heart space and ask that question, because you know the answer I believe the answer's always, within our heart. But that's something if it resonates, give it a try. If not, that's okay as well.
Thank you.
No worries.
Thanks, Vicky. Okay, let's move on. So we've got Hannah and Yarlini. Who would like to share next what oils they've been using and testimonials, how they've helped them, how the oils have helped you, your family, friends?
I guess I best talk, really.
Hey, darling.
Okay, I'm actually in bed myself because I'm not feeling very well. Sorry. I spent too much time with Dad yesterday and I think I've just picked everything up. I was on the phone to him for 2 hours. And like during the day I was feeling really crappy and had like really sore throat and around my chest. And I was talking to Dad and he said to me he has the same feeling. So I'm picking it up from him. I tried to use On Guard last night, but it just didn't work. I was awake all night. I literally went to sleep at like 5 a.m. this morning. And yeah, so the oil wins for me at the moment. Well, no, for my dad actually. I'm sorry, I'm finding it really hard to talk because it's hurting so much. Is Kabiba.
You need to talk, honey. If you don't, we're here. It's not. We're not here to. We don't need to hear your testimonials for the group. This is about supporting you. How can we support you, and how can we help you to connect with the oils that you have, so that you can get strong, you can get balanced.
I can't connect with you unless I've got my camera on, so I'm here. I'm crying, but I don't care.
You're loved. You're safe. You're
Bless you.
I
You're safe. We love you so much.
We have missed you. I don't know about you guys. I've missed you on these calls. So it's so good to have you back. We're here. That's what this is about: support and community. Yeah.
I had to come on because I had to speak to you guys. Like, you're my network and you're my friends. You just understand me so much. Okay, so Dad's been using Kabiba, lemongrass, frankincense, and turmeric, and he says that they're really, really helping him. He's loving DDR Prime. He literally loves that stuff. He's like, I use it every single day. He's feeling amazing, but his body's suffering. Like, his mind is so good, but his body's suffering. So he has pains here in his chest, in his throat, and on his head. My head is okay today, but my chest here hurts and around my throat. And he said it's his esophagus or something like that. But he's taking tablets from the hospital, and they're trying to shrink the tumour, but they're making him really unwell and he keeps fainting from them. But he doesn't want to not take them because then he can't shrink the tumour. But he's using all the oils. He's using CBD oil, the naughty one, and he's juicing, and he's gone vegan. So he's doing everything he should be doing. And the oils that he's been using, he went to the hospital to get his results to tell him his time of life, which really annoyed me. And they told him his time of life. Luckily, he didn't hear it, which is a godsend. And they said, whatever you're doing, Mr. Smith, carry on doing, because it's working. Like, his skin's getting better. Like, he has pigmentation. You saw it the other day, didn't you, Charlotte? So he's had that since he's had cancer. He's gone like, when Michael Jackson lost all the pigmentation in his face, he's got that. So he's white, but he's got all brown patches all over his face, and all his skin's coming back to normal. So them oils are making his skin better. So doesn't that show that it's working in his body? So yeah, but we had a 2-hour conversation. Sorry, it's really hard, isn't it?
No,
You
I've
can
just
see
got
it.
I've just got a download for him.
Oh, okay.
I feel like Hannah, I feel like there needs to be a change in the oils now. I don't know if anyone else can tune in.
Well, I got Melissa, but I was like, is that for me? I don't know where Melissa come from this morning. As soon as I woke up this morning, I felt like I needed Melissa. But Vicky's just tapped into me. Thank you so much for that, because I just don't know. I'm at my wit's end. Like
we're here for you, right? So why don't you, we've already said, you connect with me after, and I'd like to really offer you some healing for you. Okay? I feel you. I feel your pain. I feel we're here for you.
I was so strong. I've been so strong, but I think because I feel unwell myself, I'm just struggling. And like, we've raised £1,800 in 5 days.
That's amazing.
I know.
Yeah.
And people keep donating anonymously, and we just don't even know who it is either. And it's not small amounts. It's like £100 at a time. And it's just incredible. But I am like feeling okay apart from today. But I think maybe if I hadn't had such a long conversation with my dad, I might have been okay. But he needed me last night. I needed to do something for him for a couple of hours. But yeah, I'm struggling. It's hard. And I'm doing this by myself because my family are not helping. My brothers and sisters are not helping at all. And my mum, bless her heart, she's looking after him like there's no tomorrow. And I'm talking to her during the day and checking she's okay. Because I can't be in the same room as Dad, because I just feel so drained when I'm around him. I mean, Christ, I'm picking up over the phone, let alone in person. I've just had to cancel all my clients today because I just can't work. And I feel bad, but I can't work when I'm not well.
No,
But I've been fine. I've been absolutely fine. I've been still like feeling okay. But last night after the phone call, I literally just went downhill and I was like, whoa. It was like it hit me straight away. It was like I picked everything up from that phone call. And I just don't understand it. But maybe it's because I'm obviously feeling a bit down as well, like run down. That's obviously another factor, but I just don't know. Like, I never get any pains around my chest or anything, all around my neck, nothing.
I'm really feeling, Hannah, that you just need a bit of self-care, some self-love for you, because you want to be there for your mum, your dad, and you can only do that if obviously you've got that strength within.
My cup is full.
Yeah.
About ladies, I don't know.
We're all here for you.
Is everyone free? I mean, can we do like a half-hour healing session for Hannah, all at the same time?
Yeah.
Oh my God, you're like my little surgeons.
Yeah,
We're all here for you, Hannah.
we're here for.
I think, Hannah, you definitely...
You can lean on.
Sorry, Arlena, you carry on.
I was just saying that you can lean on us, Hannah, because feel you have to be strong for everyone, and sometimes you just need to just surrender and let go, and just know that this is the safe space for you to do so, because we're all here for you, to hold you.
I haven't been crying. I've been so strong. Maybe I just needed to cry as well and just let it all out. I've tried not to cry because I'm on my own, so I don't want to be sitting here crying, feeling even more crap. But last night I just couldn't go to sleep, and I just laid there, and I weren't even crying. I wasn't even upset. I was just like, okay, I don't feel well. I'm sure I'll be fine by the morning. So I just kept watching an annoying TV program, Wentworth Prison. Really not something you should be watching, but yeah. And I just stayed there, and then I looked at my phone. It was like 5 o'clock, and the lights were coming in from my blinds, and I was like, "It's 5 o'clock in the morning, and I've not been to sleep yet. Like, that's not good." But yeah, I've just cancelled my clients, and I feel so bad. But you got to do what you got to do. You got to look after yourself, haven't you? And if they can't understand that, then they shouldn't really be in my field. and I'll just say to them, well, I'm sorry. And one's just messaged and said, I hope you feel better, let's do it another time. So that's good. Okay, yeah, so I mean, we can do it on this if you want to, but it's up to you guys. Maybe we should stop recording.
Can I just speak now? I just feel like you, Hannah, Arlene's right about you taking on other people's stuff and the responsibility. You put it on yourself that you have to be raising this money for your dad. You've made that decision. That's a lot. That's a big ask.
Yeah.
You're also empathic and you're developing spiritually, and as you do that, you're going to be more sensitively picking up his feelings. It sounds like these tablets may have had this effect on your dad, you know, with the throat and chest. That's something that maybe you could talk to him about. And that's not either, but remember, that's not your responsibility, that's his.
But he doesn't even want to take them. He says to my mum every morning, I don't want to take them. They make me feel like shit. But because my mum, oh, this is awful. God, I hope she never watches this. Because my mum is so programmed by NHS because she's had diabetes since she was 11 years old. So she's had doctors in her life since she was 11. You know, hers is not through diet and food. Hers is through her pancreas not working, basically. And she's had diabetes since she was 11. So she's always been in the doctor realm. And my dad is like, F off, I don't want to take your fucking tablets. Literally is like that. And he said that to the doctor, but the doctor turned around and said, like, if you don't take them, you will die. And they told him a time, but I'm not putting that out there. I'm trying not to put the time thing out there because it's talking to the universe, isn't it?
So,
but,
Hannah,
and he doesn't know. Yeah,
come back to you. Like, where we can help you is guiding you back to you, rather than, I mean, if Vicky wants to do healing on you and anyone else, that's beautiful, and it probably would be a great idea. However, how I feel is that I want to give you back your power and a self-awareness. So how is all of this making you feel right now?
drained, angry, sad, just helpless. No hope. Painful. Like right now, I literally feel like I need to go and sit in an ice cold bath. My whole body is just aching from top to toe. It's like, I haven't felt like this in such a long time. I even got scared that I had that stupid coronavirus today. When I woke up this morning, I went, oh my God, I might have caught that. And I was like, nah, it doesn't even exist. I was just like, don't even chat about that. But yeah.
Okay, so have you done any breath work? We did some at the beginning of this call before we recorded it.
No.
Powerful. Just five counts to breathe in, pause, 5 counts to breathe out and pause. If you do that over and over, if you just do that now, just take a deep breath in, close your eyes, put your hands on your heart, because I'm going to ask you for the oil that your body needs. This is so simple, guys. We can all do this. Because like Vicky said earlier, our body knows, our body is wise. Our body has all the answers it needs. We don't need to look outside and get help from others.
I'm getting Melissa and On Guard. I don't know why I've got Melissa. Why Melissa?
Melissa is the oil of the light, of hope, of light.
Oh, yeah. Is it? Okay. But Vicky, you said no to that.
I did that with the sway method. So that's that's kinesiology. Ideally, what you need to do is I can teach you that method yourself. So that's your muscle response to what you're asking it. So because I did it on behalf of you and I got a no, but that's not to say that, you know, it's better if you ask your own body. So after this call, I'll teach you that another time.
Okay. So at the minute I'm getting Melissa and On Guard on my feet, and Melissa my third eye. And I woke up this morning thinking of Melissa.
Okay. Well, what I'd like you to do is, I think Tara has a card to share with you, and then after that we go on to Yarlini so that we can get her oil testimonial. If you turn your video and mute yourself, turn your video off, go and do that practice for 5 minutes whilst Yarlini's talking.
Okay.
And then what we'll do is we'll come back, we'll check in on you, then we'll stop the recording and go, and then we'll see where we're at from there. How does that sound?
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right. I'll see you girls in a bit.
Tara wants to share something.
Yeah, I've just got Hannah, I got this book. I don't know if anyone's read it.
Yeah.
Charlotte's nodding. The Boy, the Mole, the Fox, the Horse. And there's loads of lovely little quotes in here. It says, "When have you been at your strongest?" asked the boy. When I have dared to show my weakness. So you said about strength, that you feel about like you haven't got any, like you're just staying so strong for so long, but showing, like, having strength doesn't necessarily mean like putting on a brave face and being like tough all the time. Like showing your weaknesses is just as strong. And I just pulled a card for you, or this card fell out of this angel pack called Eternity, the one that I picked for you. Gently move your awareness from the external world to a world of light within your heart. Allow each breath to heal you as you drift to a place beyond time. Eternity exists within you, forever sparkling like a diamond. You are, in essence, a shining star, forever transforming to ever greater light. And I know that word light and
Melissa.
breath come up as well. So
Wow. Thank you.
there you go.
Thank you so much. That's so lovely. Thank you.
And a photo to you for that.
Okay. Right. I'll go off now. I'll speak to you in a bit, girls. Thank you so much.
Hannah, have you got this book?
Yeah.
Go and get it and turn it to the Melissa page and read it, because that's probably more information for you in there. Thank you, Tara.
Oh, thank you so much. I'll speak to you in a bit, girls.
Okay, darling. Bless her. Oh, that's such a shaky energy. We're going to Yarlini now. So Yarlini, come back to you. Hello, darling. Can you share with us a testimonial about your essential oils this week?
Yeah, sure. So this last week, I think, first of all, like obviously everyone's had a lot going on, just energetically, and I definitely have felt that. But this last week, me and my daughter started doing some blends together, and it's her birthday next week, so we sort of had a birthday weekend for her. And one of the things she was really excited about was doing the blends with me. And she's very much into the lemons, citrus bliss, sort of more of a lemony, orange, like that sort of group of oils, I would say. And I've been like, I love vetiver anyway, just because it grounds me, and I just absolutely love it. Vetiver and On Guard are probably my go-to for anything at the moment, which I absolutely love it. I'll have it like diffusing on my body, everything. But my blends, which I put together, which were just really nice, was bergamot, vetiver, a touch of lavender, a touch of lemon, and geranium with On Guard. And like the lot together, it was just, I've still got it on now. And it's funny because it smells a little bit different like the next day and then a couple of days later. And I'm still like, oh, I absolutely love it. Like you can smell just bits of those blends just coming through. And I think it's interesting because obviously when we all come on, we're all connected in some way, as you say, Charlotte. And I've definitely felt a bit like you, Vicky. I felt a bit disconnected. And it's funny because I've been struggling to come on the call at 10. So obviously there's a disconnection there straight away. And I finally managed to get on this week. So I've been feeling quite disconnected. And I think like last week I couldn't come on as well. And where I feel disconnected from everyone. from people, and there's part of me, I've had that whole not good enough program coming in, and also the judgment has come through as well. And I think that's one of the reasons I wanted like Vetava and On Guard to sort of ground me, give me that protection. And I think doing my meditations to connect back with Mother Earth has really helped me, like doing quite a lot of meditation, doing that and connecting back to God, and just having that, I think that like having God and Mother Earth just hold me and just helping me through is just it is helping me. But I think that disconnection, I still do feel it a little bit, I have to say, and I do feel this sense of, I think that not good enough, still sort of bubbling away. But it's interesting because I have these, I think, I'm so glad the kids are going back this week is all I can say. So I've had like blips like with the kids where, so I feel disconnected with them. And I think because I haven't been able to come on like last week, at one point I thought I wasn't even going to be able to come on this week. So I felt disconnected from everyone in the group as well. And I think that has made me feel quite lonely. It's made me feel no one's there for me, like that whole thing again of no one's there for me, I'm not good enough, the judgment, all of this, come through. But I feel disconnected with my kids as well. So we have blips where like they'll be with me or they'll talk to me, everything, and then suddenly it's like they are just totally detached. They're totally just, and it's only me, it's not my husband, which makes me feel and then I think so part of that not good enough makes me feel like, oh, I'm not a great mum, all of that stuff comes into play as well. So if anyone can feel into or feel what other oils might be good for me, I'd be interested to know.
Yeah, so do you think the stronger feeling is disconnection or I'm not good enough?
I would say disconnection first, but I do feel not good enough coming up there quite close.
I just got self-sabotage.
Okay.
Oh, I've got it right in front of me. These are, I don't know if these resonate or you have these oils. Smart and Sassy.
No, I don't. Okay.
I don't know if they even do Smart and Sassy oil anymore. Zendocrine, Blue Tansy and Marjoram. Maybe go for Marjoram unless another one calls to you, but that's beautiful with lavender, those two together. Marjoram. I just got that self-sabotage. So that's that self-sabotage. Because it's like you're doing the disconnection, it's coming from you.
Yeah. Exactly.
Isn't it? She's disconnecting herself. Why are you doing that?
I'm really feeling, just from hearing you, Alini, what's screaming to me is frankincense, to connect to yourself.
It's funny you're saying that, because when Vicky was talking about frankincense, I haven't been able to really connect with frankincense at all. And like, a bit like Vicky, I have it there all the time and I'm like, okay, maybe I'll use this, but it's just like, it feels too overwhelming. It feels too powerful. So it feels too, I think of it like a masculine, I suppose, frankincense, but I do find it really, it's very strong, very overpowering. Whereas I think I go more of the subtle, like lighter ones. So that's interesting you're saying that, Louise.
What's not ready for
It's
Frank yet?
interesting. Oh, I was going to say it's interesting you say that, because it is I've turned my video off, sorry. Hang on, let me go back. It is really a really powerful oil. Yeah, it's actually quite gentle, like to connect.
Okay.
Oh no, I've frozen, haven't I?
No, you're fine.
Frozen.
Hello? Oh, yeah, frozen. She's frozen.
Oh,
Hey, yeah.
Oh, what happened there? Did I freeze? My internet connection. I found because frankincense can be a really gentle oil to connect yourself, but I don't know, it depends, isn't it? It's how you feel. If you don't feel, if you feel like it's really overpowering, then that's what's gonna happen. So
I see you creating a blend, because you talked about blends at the beginning, that maybe frankincense is in there.
Yeah.
to amplify the properties of that oil.
Go into that, see if that feels right, Yolini.
Yeah, okay.
Tara,
Yes.
were you going to say something?
I was just going to say, like obviously no particular oil was for everybody, but what I got from that was like, it sounded like you were like trying to just like suppress frankincense, like it was too overpowering. You said maybe that's maybe you're just not ready for it right now. Maybe there will be a day where, same with Vicky, like maybe there will be a day where you do use it, but right now it might just bring up too much stuff. So you don't know, when the kids are maybe settled at school and like you've just got like more time for you, maybe that's maybe like going out in nature and just trying it in like a safe space or something. That might, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just talking out loud. I'm not a pro on frankincense, but I know I use it every day. And yeah, I haven't had any like profound moments with it, but like I'm quite connected to it. But yeah, maybe there will be a time where you just think, oh, I will use that.
Yeah, exactly.
It will help.
Does this resonate with you? Like when you are ready, like Tara said, when you are ready to maybe try it again, when you feel like amazing time, that maybe you could blend it with citrus bliss. That's coming through. Frankincense and citrus bliss.
Yeah.
I know vetiver and citrus bliss are awesome, which you might do already. I think it was Vicky that suggested those two. I put it into a little roller and it's amazing.
Yeah.
But if you was to at some point switch the vetiver for the frankincense with that blend, I'll just putting that out there.
Yeah.
Maybe to look into.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
and I think maybe blending it is another way for me to, when the time is right, to introduce it, you know, in a so it's almost you have it in there and you can still smell it, but it's not as, see, I feel it like it's potent, right? Whereas some others may feel it's gentle and it's very different for them. And I can't even remember now, but I can't even remember if when I first got the oils, if I did use frankincense now. I think I may have done. But it's like over time, it's just been too much for me. And like On Guard has been by far like I love it, absolutely love it. So yeah, so I think that is something I think in time when that comes. But I've absolutely enjoyed doing the blends, ladies, and you know, would definitely encourage all of you to you know, and literally all I did was just connected with myself, connected with what oils that I was feeling, really connected to put together. So it's more intuitive, I would say. And my daughter was doing the same. I was trying to teach her to do the same. And it's funny because you tend to go for what you feel. And obviously there's some that, you know, you may not, like I know at the very beginning, I wasn't too keen on bergamot before, but over time I really love it, really like it. And so it's quite different how, like, she loves rose and she put a bit of Melissa in hers with citrus bliss and lemon. And yes, she had a completely different, hers was a bit musky actually, her blend, but it was really lovely, really. She did two different ones and I did two different ones, and it was the whole experimentation, exploring the oils, and yeah, it was beautiful. It was really lovely.
I
It
love
was a
the
really
dry.
nice mother and daughter time.
Did you do the dried flowers as well, Yolini?
Yeah, I did. Yeah,
I
I put the
love
dried
that.
flowers in.
Love
Yeah, it
that.
was really nice. it just gave like a bit of touch like to it, you know. And like I've got roses out the front, and she was like, do you think I should put the ones outside? And I said, well, I don't know how it will inside. Like, yeah, I didn't want it to, like, you know, like it may have been okay. Yeah, I said, but the dried ones, you know, just they're going to be there as they are. So she was like, oh yeah, maybe we should go for this. But yeah, I think I think it's more like it looks nice as well, you know, when you're doing it. So but yeah, it was a really lovely thing to do for, I think, for connection as well for two of us, because she's like a mini teen now. She's going to be 11, so she's sort of, can see her hormones are really going everywhere at the moment, and part of that is, I think, me stepping away and just giving her the time and the space for her to grow, and for her to just grow into being the person who she is. And she's slowly begun to really connect with the oils in like a really lovely way. So she gets tummy pains, and she'll put like On Guard on her tummy. She'll use lavender every night on her feet. So literally, like, I've done all rollerballs for her, all the ones that she tends to use. And she uses a Zen Jest. I've got a roller bottle of that, and she uses that on her tummy sometimes, and that just helps her massively. So I think, yes, so Zen Jest has been something, and On Guard for our tummy has been something which has been really good for her and for me, I think, the two of us.
Good job, they're the promos this month then.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
So
thank
yeah,
you so much, Charlene. Beautiful shares. The blending thing's coming through strong. I hope that when you feel ready to approach frankincense into a blend or something, that you can come back and share with us how you got on with it. I have a feeling it's going to be quite exciting. Like, yeah, same with Vicky when that day happens, because it's such a powerful oil. Yeah, it's like, that is why I'm here with you now, because of Frankie Boy. And I know Hannah's had some amazing experiences as well. Hannah, are you all right? Are you back with us now? Are you there? We're gonna just check in with Hannah if she's there, and then I've got to stop the recording. And then I have to go and get Toby, because he's waiting for me to pick him up.
Hey, I'm here.
Hello, lovely. How are you feeling after applying Melissa? Was it Melissa and On Guard?
Yeah, so I jumped in the shower quickly because I thought that always helps you, makes you feel better. And weirdly enough, I've ended up putting air in my diffuser because that felt right.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't know about this, Melissa. It feels weird. Is it because it's so strong?
It could be that you've shifted energy since you woke up and needed it. You know, you might have been in a dark place, and now you might not need it. Like, there could be lots of reasons. So just don't worry about analysing why. Just trust whatever comes through, and then take action on that.
Well, I put it on my heart, and I put rose on my heart last night as well because I just felt I needed it. And I'm going to put On Guard on my feet, yeah? Or not?
Yeah, you can have it on your feet or around your auric field, like a bubble protection. But
so maybe I should put On Guard in my water today?
Yeah.
Instead of air? Or put air and On Guard?
Don't put air in your water, though. That's not one you want to ingest, but you can...
No, I mean in my diffuser.
Yeah, you can do both. You can absolutely do both, yeah.
Okay, yeah, and then Stacey just said to drink oregano, digest oregano.
When you're cooking.
Yeah, when you were talking, I was tuning into you, and oregano, it's humility and non-attachment. So it removes blocks, clears negativity, and cuts away attachments. Oregano is a super powerful oil. Yeah.
Shall I? Sorry, I'm just getting some water. Shall I put it in like my food when I eat in a bit?
Yeah, I would always say to anyone, you know, really connect with your heart. Your heart knows. That was just me tuning in as you were talking.
Yeah, because Stacey just said it's bacterial. I was like, oh. But then she doesn't know what I've just been talking about because she hasn't been on the call, so I don't know.
If she said oregano, and oregano came through for me, I would just put some oregano in your food today. Can't hurt, right? It's only going to do good.
Yeah, of course. Okay, I'll do that. Okay, so I've got Air and On Guard, and I'm wearing Melissa. Melissa smells funny.
Beautiful. Well, we're going to stop the recording now, Hannah, because that's really great to hear that you've had that shift from when you came on the call, which is amazing. Let me stop it so that because people are watching this, so they're like,
oh God, sorry, people.
But there's a reason, Charlotte, why we've recorded this. It's going to, yeah.
Oh God.
I think so too. As long as everyone's happy with it going out, which I'll check with you guys. But thank you all for tuning in. If you would like to join us on a Wednesday, and we welcome anybody to join us. Anyone who's really serious about improving themselves and their emotional health and using natural solutions for all sorts of healing, letting the body heal itself. Come and reach out to us, come reach out to me, come and reach out to anyone that you know on this call, and we will give you a one-to-one supportive consultation, answering your questions and helping you to get connected with our intuition and the education information that we know from our sources and our experience, you know, to match you up with the right kit of oils. So yeah, reach out, and hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. There's only 4 of us left.